California Governor Gavin Newsom was taunted by the internet over the weekend because of the way that he sat during an interview at the New York Times Dealbook Summit. Well, you can see here, okay, I see it. Newsom's talking, I haven't seen this yet, Andrew Ross Sorkin, and sitting in a really cross-legged pose. The interview went on for about 45 minutes, and the governor was sitting this way for most of the time.
Those images started gaining traction online, but perhaps what was even more notable was the response to it from Newsom's social media team. The governor's press account posted this AI-generated image, which Robby is appreciating
fully. So this is why
fully,
I'm seeing this with everyone. Okay.
showing Newsom with his legs crossed all the way up at his head. It was posted with the caption, "Democracy requires flexibility."
Okay, well, that post got a largely negative response on X, with many people seeming confused or put off by it. It even led to a miniature spat with Texas Senator Ted Cruz when he said apparently being elected in California has different responsibilities than in Texas. Newsom's team responded saying, yeah, it requires working, along with the now infamous photo of Cruz looking so sad at the airport when heading to Cancun while Texas dealt with the winter storm in 2021.
Meanwhile, polls continue to show Newsom in a much more positive light as he ponders a run for the White House in 2028. The fall 2025 Yale Youth poll found Newsom to be the favourite for the Democratic nomination, with 25% of those polled supporting him. Former Vice President Kamala Harris came in second at 18%, not a massive showing for a previous nominee. Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and former Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg rounded out the top four. Well, we all decide, we all feel self-conscious about how we sit.
People who, regular viewers probably have noticed that I switch throughout the show from this pose, which I usually, this is my default pose, because if I sit like this, I find that I lean forward too much. So when I do my radar, I sit like this, but then when I'm just talking to you, I get more and more like this for some reason. I have terrible posture. Sitting like this stops me from leaning forward, but your leg does get, like my leg starts to go numb, so then I switch back. So it is impressive that Gavin Newsom was able, and what he did with the underleg is really
that's the key,
crazy thing.
I think.
And that it went on for so long.
I don't know if we can put the photo up again, but he was
Andrew Ross Sorkin was sitting in the normal way, and Newsom...
That's very pretzelized. Now, as I'm watching this, I've just crossed my own legs, but at the ankles, and I'm not twisting
you do an
myself
ankle crossing, that's fine.
Into that kind of shot.
I know some people who are like 7 years old think it's like unmanly to cross your legs, I guess, or only women cross it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a
Trump
thing.
Trump sits like this.
Right.
Trump always sits like this.
Yeah, which I think is also about forming this kind of triangle kind of shape, where it's supposed to be like all dominant or whatever. I did think, to be fair to Newsom, I found the
memes were funny.
The memes were funny, and the dig at Ted Cruz was also amusing. And Cruz isn't my favourite person, but I actually found his tweet. That's fair enough, to argue that's not how we do things in Texas, and I'm sure it is not.
We make choices about, how much of your sock is going to be shown on camera.
Yes.
This whole stagecraft of it is of one's presentation.
Well,
matters a lot.
Not to mention my controversial sneakers. Our director keeps saying that we're going to develop a sneaker cam for when I'm on.
Ooh, nice.
We haven't quite got to that point, and I don't see the shot moving there, so we obviously aren't.
I'm actually, people have probably been wondering, I'm wearing my older glasses, my glasses from Rising on like 2 years ago, because I have misplaced my newer glasses. So I know where they are. I will have them back. Well, soon enough.
Well, as long as you don't cross your legs too much once you get your new glasses.
Unelectable in Texas, I guess.
Exactly.
Should we say something actually intelligent about Gavin Newsom's presidential ambitions? I was not. Yeah, that could be our next. It could be our next president. I think he is.
That should be the campaign poster. Actually,
should be the campaign poster. I think he is the front runner, basically. Right. It's very early, but
I think so.
That poll we showed was about where I don't think Buttigieg has much of a choice, but I think those are the top three in roughly that order.
Yeah, I think so. Except I would probably put AOC above Harris, to be honest.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, I think so for various reasons, including the fact that just like Harris has so much name recognition, and she's still like second and like 2 points or something ahead of AOC. I think AOC has a bigger command of the Democratic base, the Democratic grassroots, and causes more excitement. I don't think that there are honestly a lot of Democrats who are thrilling to the Kamala 2028 banner.
I'm just here for the excitement and the memes. That does it for us on Rising Live today. Thanks so much for tuning in, and look out for more exclusive YouTube content coming your way who knows what I'm saying, your way later today. But be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Hill's YouTube channel so you never miss any content. And for those of you who like to listen while on the go, we're available anywhere you can listen to podcasts. See you later.